Good morning, good afternoon to you, Rob. So this is, I suppose, a landmark ruling in many ways. Tell us what happened.
Absolutely right to say it's a landmark ruling. It's a historical day, you have to say, in football's fight and wider society's fight against racism in the game, because we believe this is the first time that anybody in this country will serve prison time as a result of racially abusing a footballer online. Now, 3 weeks ago, Scott McCluskey, 43 years old from Runcorn, was given a suspended 14-week prison sentence, so he didn't actually go to jail. But today, the magistrate here, the district judge here at Birmingham Magistrates Court, decided that Simon Silwood, a 50-year-old man from Randall Close in Kings Wingford, should be jailed for a racist abuse that he posted online about Romaine Sawyers back in January. He will be sentenced to 8 weeks in prison. 4 of those he'll serve actually in prison. 4 weeks he'll serve on licence. He was given a £500 fine as well, and will have to pay £628 in costs. So a hefty price that he will pay, both reputationally and in terms of his liberty, for what he did. And there were tears in his eyes as he was led down by the court officer here, with his wife shouting from the public gallery, "This is disgusting, he's an innocent man." Let's just remind you about why he's been sent to prison today. Back on the 9th of September, he was found guilty of sending that racist message to Romaine Sawyers. It happened in January, the actual incident, after West Brom had lost 5-0 to Manchester City, and Silwood posted on a West Bromwich Albion Facebook group, and I apologise in advance to anybody that this language might offend, but I think it's important to be specific. He used the word baboon in describing Romaine Sawyers, and in his defence he said that that was not what he intended to write. His phone had auto-corrected it from the word buffoon. But the district judge, Bryony Clark, rejected that defence, and she was very strong in her words when she sentenced him today. She said that this is a serious offence, make no mistake. There is no room for racism and racist abuse, none. And we also heard from the prosecution, Simon Brownsey, prosecuting this case, and he gave a victim impact statement from Romaine Sawyers himself, and that had big impact, not just on the judge but everybody in court who heard it, you have to say. He said, "As I read that word online, I felt numb. I did not know what to say. I'm a black Caribbean male and proud to be so." He said, "Daily, I'm constantly thinking about that incident. Every time I play football, I now worry about comments that could be made about me online and the colour of my skin. I never thought an incident like this would have such a big impact on me and my football career." Huge impact on Romaine Sawyers, a powerful statement from him, and that certainly influenced the judge when she passed down such a serious sentence for Simon Silwood today.
And Rob, just tell us what reaction there has been regarding the case as a whole.
Well, because this has been such an important case, I've spoken to some important people within the police force and within the Crown Prosecution Service as well. Liz Jenkins is the Deputy Chief Crown Prosecutor and the CPS's national lead on football crime. She doesn't speak very often to the media, but she did to me. We'll hear from her in a moment, but hear first from PC Stuart Ward, the man who actually investigated this case, who arrested Simon Silwood, and he is the UK's first dedicated policeman targeting hate crime towards footballers. Here's what PC Stuart Ward had to say in response.
Anyone who's thinking of doing it, I tell them to think twice, because this case clearly shows there are consequences. Regardless of what the sentence may be, you will get a criminal conviction. If you're arrested and charged, you will get a criminal conviction. That has a massive impact on your life, getting jobs going forward, your family, your social friends, just generally going out. Simon Silwood's been named. His photo's out there for people to see, so I don't think people can underestimate the huge impact that has.
We've been working for a very long time to try and perhaps shine a light on how criminal prosecutions are built, what evidence we need, because I think there was probably just a little bit of a disconnect between what we were trying to do with law enforcement and perhaps what social media companies or individuals thought was needed. I can say with absolute confidence that police and CPS stand ready to prosecute every one of these cases where we can.
So that was Liz Jenkins, high up at the CPS, and they, like the police, are absolutely adamant that in their message to everybody in society, but football fans in particular, if you racially abuse footballers online, they will pursue you and try and bring the full extent of the law against you. That's been seen in action today with Simon Silwood from Kings Winford being given an 8-week prison sentence. He will start now in serving 4 weeks of those. A further 4 weeks he'll serve on licence.